Hi, Sangha. Hope you're all doing well. Mental health tip number 12 is to deeply relax. Sometimes easier said than done, and that's okay. So, in the spirit of that, I'd like to offer a progressive relaxation exercise. And you've likely done this at the end of a yoga class, perhaps in Shavasana or in another setting. But you can do this exercise anytime, and you can do it lying down, you can do it seated, you can do pieces of it as you're going about your day. For now, we'll take the time to do a longer progressive relaxation. So you can choose. You may choose to lie down, you may choose to stay seated. If you're lying down, perhaps you use a lot of comfy blankets and pillows, perhaps a bolster under your knees. If you have an eye pillow, you could use an eye pillow. This one smells like lavender. Or you might have a towel or just really anything you can place over your eyes, a scarf. And of course, if you're choosing to sit, you'll find a meditative seat, one that's comfortable enough to sustain for a bit. And then when you're settled in, as we know so well how to do, just begin to focus on your breath. Can close your eyes. And just be curious for a moment, curious about your breath and where it lives today. Curious about your body and any sensations that may arise. Just notice. And then begin to bring your awareness to your forehead. And you can actually imagine that there's a band of light all the way around your forehead, around the back of your head. Including your brow. And as you breathe, this light gets brighter. You become more expansive. And as you exhale, release any holding in that area. And continue to breathe and expand. Breathe and let go. If you tend to hold tension in this area, you may find that you relax for a bit and then that tension comes back. And that's okay. Just like in our meditation practice, you keep relaxing. You do it again and again and again. Then allow that band of light to travel down to encompass your eyes, your cheeks, your nose, all the way around to the back of your head. Illuminate on the inhale. Surrender on your exhale. Relaxing so much that your cheeks just lie on your bone. Allow the band of light to travel down to your jaw, the lower part of your face, all along your jaw, around the back of your head. Brighten your light with breath. Soften with breath. And breathe the band of light down into your throat. You can take a swallow if you like. Breathe and illuminate so much that the light expands beyond your physical throat, just like we know it can. Relax through your throat so much that if you were to take a drink of water, you wouldn't even have to swallow. It would just glide down your throat. Breathe the band of light down to your shoulders, front of your shoulders, tops, back. Imagine all the tiny little bones, ligaments, connective tissue, muscle. Imagine all of it lighting up and all of it softening and letting go. There is no work for them to do. Allow the band of light to separate and come down around your biceps. Breathe, expand, exhale, and soften. And illuminate your elbows with breath and light. Relax your elbows even more than you ever thought you could. Allow the light to travel to your forearms and wrists. Continue to breathe. Continue to soften. And shine the light down into your hands, expanding and brightening every single bone, ligament, joint from your wrist to your fingertips. And then, as if you're stepping back away from yourself and witnessing, feel and see everything you've illuminated thus far. From your forehead all the way down to your fingers. You might even see the pulsing of energy, the pulsing of illumination. And then breathe deeply into your heart and illuminate with light your chest and all the way around your upper back. Allow your light to expand in all directions, growing your heart. Let go deeply. If you start to float a little bit in your heart, allow it. Then breathe a band of light down a bit lower into your lower ribs in that space in between your heart and your navel. Feel your light getting even brighter. And any holding to soften. Breathe light down into your navel, into your entire belly, around your hips and around to your low back. Breathe light into all the spaces. And fully surrender. Allow even your organs to relax. Soften your belly. Let your belly be a belly. Then drop your light into your pelvic bowl. Illuminating everything from your navel and below in your torso. You are made of light, so tap into it. Breathe into it. Relax into it. Then feel the light separate and drop down to encircle your thighs, quads, hamstrings, from your hip crease to your knees. Breathe in light. And relax so much that your legs get heavy. Trust gravity. Trust whatever is beneath you to hold you. Draw your light down to your knees, a joint that does a lot of work for us. Breathe like you're shining the light through all the tiny little bones and ligaments behind the kneecap, the patella. Soften any work from your knees. Then draw the light down into your calves and shins. From your knee down to your ankle. Breathe and illuminate. Feel the light expand. And exhale to soften, to release, to let go. As you relax into that area, stay relaxed through the rest of your body as well. And then finally, bring your awareness to your feet. Send love to your feet. We stand on them every day. Breathe your bright, bright light into your feet. Let it shine through all the tiny little muscles in your toes and little bones in your toes and the tops of your feet. And then again, as if you're stepping outside of yourself while still completely experiencing how you feel physically and energetically. Feel and view your entire being as illuminated with light, crown of your head included. Breathe and expand into the divine sun of yourself. Deeply, deeply relax. You may choose to stay exactly where you are for a bit of time. But if you choose to get up and move about your day, do so gradually. Take your time. And then see how relaxed you can stay even as you move into activity. And if you notice tensions creeping in, can do even just pieces of this exercise, breathing into the forehead and letting go, or any area that you like. So thank you so much for joining me for this progressive relaxation. I love you all. I hope you're doing really well or as well as you can be. I know that it can be up and down. Namaste.